So you want to make an ENA-SONA? Sure, I'll give you the tutorial. First of all, we have to start up the sketch. So I already had that already set up. Order here has decided that he wants to like hop into the thing, so I did a whole sketch of it, and this is the result right now. Alright. Then we also gotta select our colors, which is what Owner wanted is a red and blue one. Then after you have your color, you should definitely go and start outlining it. Now the reason why some people have a geometric side and a more smooth side is because of ENA. So what I recommend, references, look at ENA right here, okay? Notice how it's more geometric and more 3D shape while it's more 2D on the other side. Keep that in mind whenever you're making your character. Also for a split end, realize how it's a different hairstyle for each. That's what happens with my other character, okay? So for me, I feel like Owner's just gonna have the same hairstyle for his. He was okay with that, but y'all noticed for mine that it was different and I have longer hair and shorter hair. So yeah. After that, then you're gonna go start and doing your colors. So I just did it based on Owner itself, because like we all know Owner is not really blue in ISMP, but it has to fill out the whole color because based on ENA, look how it doesn't really matter because like it's just two side colors that you need to work on. Now that you have your character, you should now start getting ready to animate, so here's a tutorial about that one too. Go back to what I was working on mine, alright? So notice notice the amount of layers. That's okay, because you're gonna be needing a lot. Well, not really a lot, but some movement involved, because then let's start off from the beginning. So obviously, as always, get the starting points of your sketch. I recommend having the colors like separated as always, but all combined, and the outlines like this. Also recommend having the face detached from the actual outline as well, so that way it's easier to like animate the movement. Also make duplicates, make a ton of duplicates. When progressing on to the next clip, you have to realize that for this one it's like the worried one, like the timid one talking, so I have to adjust the eye a little bit lower, as you can see, and along with the other outline as well, because you notice how it's a little bit jointed up there. So when it moves, when we get rid of the first layer, there's your next scene. There's your first scene in talking. So you got that down. And then it's just a continuation on. Also, you also have to adjust your coloring, because like, you notice, look up there. Yeah. Let me just lower the opacity quick. You notice the changing color. This is the one on top, so it's going down. If your character is gonna be going down, because like I just take note based on my character when he's having downward eye. The character's timid, so it's gonna go down. The movement is gonna feel low, it's gonna feel down, so I just kept going down. Keep that continuation of coloring, and notice how it's different on the coloring. Have that color different from this color. Fill in once you open the mouth. Once that mouth is open, you gotta fill in, so that way this part is open, so that way when you animate on one side, it just captures in that part. Alright? And then you just keep going. So you just continue on with the old outline. Keep going, and let's look at this outline. It just keeps going down. because she's weird. It just keeps going down. Follow the same movement. I suggest using this. If you're using Ibis, I use Ibis. For this, use the translate one. Work by using these digits. Using this, the translation on X and Y. Don't touch 0. Not on this, not on the outline, but mostly on the eyes and in the mouth, so that way you don't readjust it badly when if you're using fingers. And you just keep doing it for at least 3 times. So we got this first scene, and this one, and this one again. Notice? Let me go back again. This. Notice the movement. It's just 3 simple. It's just 3 simple and the same thing goes for. Same thing goes for the other side. You just have to follow the same exact steps. Make sure whenever this side is talking, it has its open mouth, so that way that fills in that mouth. So it will look like this. Alright? My opinions when it comes to creating these, make sure to keep this side geometric as always, using references. Use references based on the actual ENA. Use references on other creators. If you have ENA-SONAs that you already like, don't just steal them, just use them as inspiration. Because I just got these from a friend, and I was wondering if I asked them if I can have like some sort of this idea with the blushes on their cheeks. They were okay with it, so yeah. And the wings, I just got those inspired because of Aladia, our ISMP character, and yeah. The braids, yeah, that was a reference. Hair, just on there. And yeah, I would suggest taking a lot of reference though. Let's move on with the audio part. So when it comes to audio, I normally use CapCut to get in the whole audio thing, and here's how I do it, okay? I'm just gonna create a blank canvas from now on, and then we just, let's say you have a recording of an audio. Make sure that recording isn't based on you recording your phone or any other and having another device play the audio. But now thinking of it, it could work well, but I'm not sure. If you guys want to give it a try, see how it is, following steps that I'm going to be providing you guys, then it's up to you guys really. Just for me, I'm more focused on just having a recording of the audio. So let's use the Spanish version of the Owl House, for example. Alright, I tapped this from the internet. The Owl Club as well. This is an actual website. I always watched their shows whenever I was in school. Credits to this person, but I think it's really good. It's okay. Alright, so what you're gonna do, once you have your audio up, make sure to crop it so that way it only focuses on the audio that you want to have selected. So that's the whole audio. So now what you want to do is go to audios and voice changer. Alright, and then you just scroll to find then just scroll to find you go to retro vibe. Alright, since you have your audio ready, you should have it as retro. See? Easy. Now, based on it, I don't really don't really have from, but what I do, I just record the whole thing process. I just record the screen as it is, then I transfer it to my other files, so that way I'm able to import it in another CapCut video and just have the animations in. Once you have all your screenshots ready, you should definitely have them all settled up. So here's the fixated version. So at least around this much. Let's see. Yeah. Here we go. Not sure if it's not focusing, but it's 6 on the last number, so based on each of these screenshots, they have to be up to that point. And it will come out like this. Alright. Then after all of that, you just import and you just export all of it. Then import it all to a different CapCut video. And you just put it all together. Here's all the work. That's the Spanish one, so we'll use the Spanish one. Because I forgot to remove. The animation overall is based on the graphs. You have to be precise of when you're gonna stop it. So here you have one. You have one step going up, it's going down, and then you're stopping it there. The graph I use is quad in for all of them, I believe. Okay. Then I pause like up to here, then zoom out all the way to over here. No graphs at all until it will start like up to here. I import the animation. If you're gonna have, like, for example, these colors, do a blue screen. And if you have a character that's gonna be blue, do a green screen, blue and green, possibly pink screen. If I am assuming, you have to focus on 2 main colors at most when you do it. And the little animation for text is on fade. And once, okay, so this part, the fade in the text, the graphs in here are, I believe, the same. No, never mind. These are rebound out for this graph. So you just have this jump out and this one for rebound. And then you just have this one for the quad out when it moves out. And then you just repeat the same process, insert the audio, do the same thing, and then once you're done, have your character zoom out up to there, and then you just fade out. And that's how you do the ENA-SONA video.